So if IGN says it's going to be bad or says it's bad, you know it's going to be bad. This is an outlet that gave games like Dragon Age The Failguard a 9 out of 10. So if they're coming out and telling you this is bad and they give their give the review, give the movie or show or whatever a 2 out of 10, again, they shill for everyone. But they're out saying this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. So Section 31 will infuriate Star Trek fans and bore everyone else. It is rote and derivative and doesn't even look good. Michelle Yeoh has a moment here and there where she shows off a cool fight move, but that's the only thing keeping the movie from getting a 1, our lowest score. Which, I mean, this is the same chick who is like for the past 40 years or some crap has been starring in some of the biggest name movies, and she complains about how hard it is being a female in Hollywood. So she's in there doing what she does in everything else. She's a boss bitch. She emasculates men and puts them in their places. Yay! Wow, creative character, guys. I know she's already a pre-existing character. This is the movie. Star Trek Section 31 review. 100 minutes of generic schlock containing only trace elements of Star Trek. In the nearly 40 years since the one-two punch of Star Trek... Wow. 40 years. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Has it really been that long? Guess so. Yeah. I mean, I'm turning 37, so yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Star Trek Next Generation ignited my enthusiasm in Gene Roddenberry's sci-fi juggernaut. I've seen the franchise through highs, the Dominion War arc on Deep Space Nine, the movie First Contact, an ongoing Paramount Plus series Strange New Worlds, and lows, the Voyager episode Threshold, the Enterprise finale, and Moros who is Adam? What you doing, bub? Come here. Let everybody come over here and see your pretty little face. Come here, Adam. Come on. Come see Grandpa. No, Grandpa, he'll just hurt me. No, where? Come on. Oh. There he is. There's Adam. There's Adam. Mwah. Yeah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ang, ang. Yeah. Mwah. Go on. Go lay with your aunt. Go lay with your aunt while she's still in here. Got Zelda in here too. Morotedium of Picard's first season. But with it all, there's a phrase that I've never said in reaction to any film or show under the Trek umbrella. Especially since it's the rallying cry of so many bad faith bozos who monetize negativity on the internet. But the direct to streaming Star Trek film Section 31 has initiated a core breach in my soul, and my reaction is simple. This isn't Star Trek. Well, we've been trying to tell you this for ages. You get things that come out like this, and you people at IGN just like, oh my god, it's so good. No, maybe you're finally waking up and seeing that it's not. It's not good. Having strong, powerful females putting men in place there the entire time doesn't make a good movie. We don't want to spend 120 minutes of watching men be emasculated by a strong, powerful female. No. Initially conceived as a spin-off series of Michelle Yeoh's Star Trek Discovery character, Terran Emperor turned undercover Federation do-gooder Philip Giorgio. Section 31 arrives on Paramount Plus as 100 minutes of a generic schlock containing only trace elements of Star Trek. If you were to scrub the tricorder sound effect from the mix, brush out an occasional Delta shield, and titular. Uh, Black Ops organization connection to Starfleet. You just get you just think, gee, this chintzy sci-fi movie sure knows to copy from the Hunger Games and Guardians of the Galaxy, and X-Men and the Fifth Element, but doesn't know a damn thing about being the original or engaging. Engage. Make it so, number one. Though to still be boring, Section 31 might actually be better if you come into it with no knowledge of Star Trek lore. This way, at least, you won't end up wondering how writer Craig Sweeney and director Alatunde Osusamni completely bungled bungled the entire Stark ethos, the entire Trek ethos, bungled. Dongles. Admittedly, corny core tenets of exploration, optimism, and the pursuit of righteous achievement. There's a reason we Star Trek dorks got bullied a lot in junior high. Section 31 is nothing but a lousy, uninteresting caper picture with middling special effects, bad acting, yes, even cringeworthy dialogue, and characters you don't care about. But the people who've been saying that this was going to be bad, nope, they get looked at like they're conspiracy theorists. But here we go. We have IGN, a person from IGN themselves saying that this is bad. I mean, what more do you need? What more proof do you need that modern gaming or modern movies or just modern entertainment in general just is not what it used to be? It's not what it used to be. Will infuriate Star Trek fans and bore everyone else. I mean, Section 31 will infuriate Star Trek fans and bore everyone else. It is Rowan derivative and doesn't even look good. Michelle Yeoh has a moment here and there where where she shows off a cool fight move, and that's the only thing keeping the movie from getting a 1, our lowest score. Keep away from this at all costs and focus on the next season of Strange New Worlds. We give it a 2 out of 10. This makes me especially sad because after Deep Space Nine ended my dream follow-up series was a Section 31 show. I mean, that's how it goes. I'm probably going to end up watching it regardless. It's the first Star Trek movie in 9 years. Don't sell yourself short. That's what they're counting on most of the time. It's like, oh, well, you haven't had a Star Trek movie in like almost a decade. They're going to watch it. And people are like, oh, well, we haven't had a Star Trek movie in like a decade. I guess I'll watch it. And that's what they're counting on. They know that it doesn't have to be good, but they know that people have been, craving this kind of content or these kinds of movies for so long that you're gonna watch regardless. They know they know it's bad. They know they can make it bad, and you're still gonna watch it. It's crazy how they let these people spend so much money making an awful Star Trek content for years now. What the fuck was that all about? I thought the same of Picard. That's too bad. I rather like the idea of Black Ops Star Trek. I think I will make up my own mind. I'm a long-time Star Trek fan. No, I'm no diehard fan, but when has Star Trek ever? It's not about Oscar award-winning performances. It's about being entertaining. Like even with William Shatner and all that, it was cheesy as hell, but it was entertaining. You know, the next generation, people are looking back and saying, you know what, it really wasn't that bad. It was actually really good. So it's not about winning awards. It's about being entertaining and sticking true to what makes Star Trek, which this apparently is not doing. I have a crazy idea. You should watch it first and then let the rest of us know how it is. You can make it like some kind of critical, yeah, appraisal of that encompasses various aspects such as, yeah. There have been plenty of great performances in Star Trek over the years. Even Shatner, as well deserved as his reputation for being, yeah, delivered some final. Exactly. You remember those moments with Shatner? Some of them cheesy as hell, but yet it was entertaining, and he had charm and charisma. That we're not asking for Academy Award worthy freaking movies. We just want good entertainment. I The trailer itself was one of the worst things I'd ever seen. Weird how this guy thinks this is generic schlock, but then goes on to praise Strange New Worlds, which is peak schlock. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, that show is not even on like the top lists for the week. You know, each week that the episodes come out, it's not even on the list. People aren't watching it. Instead, there's one about the about JonBenet Ramsey, you know, a documentary about that. People rather watch that. That's how bad the show is. People rather watch a documentary about JonBenet Ramsey, the little girl who was killed not by her parents in the fucking 90s, than they would rather, you know, than Star Trek. Her parents totally didn't do it, guys. They were like OJ. They were innocent. But yeah, there are so many shows on there that it's like people will rather watch this than watch that. But I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised they actually gave it a 2. Normally, even if something's really, really bad, they give it a 7. That's like their go-to. It's a 7. But a 2? A 2? I mean, I wish I could be the one saying, oh, faith is restored. IGN is finally seeing the light. No. No. I think now this person at least realizes that lying to the people just isn't going to help. Now, while yes, they take jabs at people who criticize and whatever online, you know, claiming they're haters or grifters or what this or that, more times than not, those grifters are right. How many times have the grifters said that a game was going to fail, and then it did? People said Dragon Age the Failguard was going to fail. Oh, it did, spectacularly. Making only $100 million out of the 700 plus million that it needed to make. People thought Concord. It was like, oh, Concord. The game was so terrible that they pulled it from stores and online 2 weeks after release. So all these grifters seem to be right more times than not. It's like conspiracy theorists. It's like at some point conspiracy theorists are proven to be right. But whatever. No one wants to listen. That's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. You know, if you like it, great. But don't be surprised when it fails. But IGN 2 out of 10, which is hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.